Welcome to Café à la Mode, and we have Mae Tan today. So Mae, welcome to a very cold and wet Paris.
Very snowy too.
But we're keeping warm in our red colors, looking super red and matchy.
Yes.
Not planned.
At all.
But super cute. So yesterday we went to one of the most anticipated fashion shows that everyone's waiting for.
Yes.
OffWhite. It was crazy scrum to get into the show.
Mosh pit.
Mosh pit for sure.
Yes.
I know you've brought OffWhite into Singapore. Why is everyone so crazy for it?
I think the thing about OffWhite is that it definitely pays a lot of attention to detail. It's very fresh, and I feel like Virgil as a designer, he's really constantly trying new things and constantly trying to reinvent, the idea of what a fashion brand is supposed to be. And I think that it targets young, and it targets also the generation that already know their shit, and Virgil is such a knowledgeable person. So I think when he brings kind of his ideas to the table, he doesn't really hold back. So I think everyone just loves that energy, that style,
And I love the fact that he actually sort of designs for an audience out there. He knows his audience.
Yeah, I think he really knocked the ball out of the park when it came to thinking what an off-white girl would look like or what an off-white man would look like. I think he kind of knows exactly what he wants. And I feel like that really translates when you see the runway shows and, and the things that he's been creating.
Now, what are sort of things that are happening in terms of an underground scene, in terms of an underground brand that you think is really cool or it's really new for Fashion Week?
There are a lot of cool underground brands that I think people have yet to spot.
Right.
Unravel Projects was one of them.
Yes, and you buy for Unravel, right?
So we have that in Surrender in Singapore. And Unravel is this really cool kind of deconstructed, effortless but super luxe quality.
Right.
And when you see it, the jackets with the mink and the leather and the oversized boot, it's to die for.
And I think what's really cool about young designers or sort of up and coming designers is that they're actually using really, really luxe fabrics.
Yeah.
But the way they address them, it's like how would they use plain cotton or denim? Doing it in super luxe fabrications gives it that real modernity. Yeah. But still in a very contemporary kind of street style.
Yeah, they kind of mix that two qualities together and amazing.
I definitely noticed that whole street vibe has really permeated through fashion.
Totally.
Do you find that it's a bit too repetitive though?
I mean, I definitely have been waiting for something new, but that's us. So we're constantly waiting okay, what's the next thing? What's the next trend? What's coming up next, I think it's a really nice time of fashion, honestly, to see that these two elements can actually combine and come up into something really beautiful, because now everything is about street style.
It is.
Right? Your collaborations are all street and luxe.
Correct.
So it's definitely really interesting. I mean, I enjoy it.
Talking about brands changing it up, what do you think about the amazing news that Riccardo Tisci is now the Chief Creative Officer at Burberry?
Well, I mean, it was a total shock when the news came out last night.
We're all still
because Kim Jones was kind of rumored to that, and then he ended off the runway with trench coats and two UK girls. But I mean, I was really shocked. I am kind of excited to see how that two styles are gonna come together, because I've never imagined that Riccardo would do Burberry, because Burberry is so classic. It's really your classics, and then when you go to Riccardo, it's so graphic, really very strong,
very underground,
very black, red, that kind of tones. So I think it would be quite interesting to see when the two collide.
I think what is a really interesting arena that we're entering now in fashion is that even though Christopher Bailey made Burberry very British, because he's English himself and British, I think what's really interesting is that brands are no longer just sticking to what the country of origin of where that brand started. They're sort of completely breaking the mold of what the brand is about and just forcing a square peg into a round hole. But now it's all about that.
Because now everyone wants to hit every market, right? Nobody wants to stick to
one thing.
one thing anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to break the mold.
I know you also have a great talent and great eye for spotting sort of underground haunts that people should visit or go to in Paris. So maybe
Yes.
tell us a couple of your favorite places you've been to recently.
2 nights ago,
Mhm.
we went to this club called Magnum. I know it sounds really bougie, right?
Right,
Magnum. Like,
right.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was definitely underground. It was kind of like a trance. It was kind of rock and roll. It was kind of grungy, very avant-garde. This is -6 right now in Paris, right? And they're in mesh bodysuits, right? With like nipple stickers. And I'm like,
Say nipple stickers.
and like it was crazy. You know, everyone was kind of like in Rick Owen and like Saint Laurent. Like,
Right.
oh, it was so nice though.
Saint
It was so
Laurent. Now I know Saint Laurent's one of your favorite brands
Yes, it
out
is.
there. Now why do you love it so much?
I think it's chic and it's fun and it's not too serious, you know, but like it's super like rock and roll.
Mhm.
It's like leather at the right places. And he's been doing like this giant bow thing that I'm really
I know.
into.
Crazy. So where can you find an
Aesthetics.
occasion to wear that, May? In Singapore where
Like with
it's
that
like
mink off shoulder kind
yeah,
of thing
like
going on.
Lau Pa Sat Market? I don't think so. What is a street style trend that's going on that you kind of love?
You know, your little tiny
Glasses.
glasses. This is just like only just for accessorizing because you don't wear it up there.
We don't wear it like this, like
Yeah.
Lao Fu Zi. No, we do
You
it
have to
cool
wear
like
it
May.
Yes,
Like
low.
this. Yes.
It's just to fill in that gap there.
Uh-huh. Gentle Monster.
And like, look, yes, this is from Gentle Monster.
They've got
They're
everyone
crazy.
wearing.
I
that
love
glass.
it. I do not want to step in the store. It's dangerous. I'm obsessed with sunglasses.
So thank you guys. Thank you, May.
Thank you.
That was so sweet, so cool. And tune in for more from
Yes.
Café à la Mode in Paris with Kenneth Go, the editor-in-chief of Harper's Bazaar. See ya.
Woo.